Hey everyone, Corey Reviews back here to do another Blu-ray unboxing and review of The Shack from Lionsgate. So before I get into the review, of course, let's check out the unboxing. Here it is. Alright guys, here's the unboxing for The Shack on Blu-ray and DVD combo pack with the digital HD. This stars Sam Worthington, Octavia Spencer, and Tim McGraw. And on the front here you do get some embossing here on the title. And it is a very glossy slipcover as well. You can really tell when the light hits it, it's very glossy. And the spines here. And the back. Some special features. And the technical specs. It is region A locked. Alright, and side by side without the shrink wrap, it does look to be the same all the way around. Go ahead and open this up. And you do get your digital copy code inside. And the 2 discs. No disc art on this one. And it does come with a recycle case. But you get your DVD here and your Blu-ray here. Alright guys, so that is a quick unboxing here of The Shack, and it does release on Blu-ray and DVD May 30th. Alright, so that is everything that comes with this release. Again, there are some pretty decent special features here on this one that go through, you know, a lot of the making of the film, the music of the film, and also the premiere of the film as well, which is kind of cool. So The Shack is about Mac, or Mackenzie, played by Sam Worthington. One day he takes his kids out on a camping trip, and a horror that no parent would ever want to go through. His youngest daughter is kidnapped, taken to his shack, and brutally murdered. And one day he gets a letter in the mail from someone named Papa, who his family knows as God. And so this letter says that Papa will be at the shack over the weekend and that he should come visit. And so he goes to the shack, and he is greeted by Octavia Spencer, playing Papa, playing God, as well as, you know, it's the Holy Trinity that's there to kind of help him get over his grief of his daughter's death and also regain his faith. So overall, I gotta say that I wanted to like The Shack a lot more than I did. Before the film came out, I saw this trailer in theaters so many times. In front of seriously every movie I went to go see, they had this trailer. It's a murder mystery, but it's also like a religious murder mystery. It kind of combines these two things. And so I was really intrigued by that. I thought that was something a little bit different for, you know, for a religious film. And it is following these really dramatic religious films with Heaven is for Real and Miracles from Heaven. But this one's even darker because, you know, those two films are about kids kind of going through near-death experiences, and, you know, and then religion kind of comes into play. But this is, you know, very dramatic. You know, a young girl gets brutally murdered, and then religion comes into play. The film does start off with that, where it sets up this murder mystery, but then I feel like all the interesting subplots that would have tied into the film and would have made this film feel very different and fresh and original from all the other religious films really gets pushed to the side to become like a traditional religious film, and about kind of more so a guy just getting over the great sadness, as it's called in the film, and regaining his faith. Overall, I think that the performances were really good. Sam Worthington, Radha Mitchell, and Octavia Spencer delivers a fantastic performance in this film as well. Sam Worthington delivers a pretty solid performance. You can tell that he's kind of struggling with his American accent a bit. And Tim McGraw as well is also really good as the neighbor and best friend of Sam Worthington and the family as well. And I thought that the film also had some really good CGI. There's some CGI that's kind of mixed in, that was really good. And the cinematography was really good. And there were a few scenes spread out throughout the film, some at the beginning and some at the middle, that I thought were really good. There was some pretty heavy dramatic stuff that really worked, and it felt kind of like a gut punch at times because it does get really dramatic and really emotional. And some of those scenes did work effectively. But really where this film falls is that it does get a little too melodramatic. Also, it does have some pacing issues, some really weird kind of jumbled editing in the first half of the film. But the main issue is that I think that this film would have worked so much more as a religious murder mystery more than just an overall dramatic religious film. Not that I have anything against religious films. I actually thought that Heaven is for Real was a pretty solid film. I think it's the best of the 3. But I gotta admit though, at work, I know a lot of people really love this film. I've talked to more people that thoroughly enjoyed this film more than disliked it. So I think that, this is going to be one of those hit or miss movies. For me, it was more of a miss. There were some things I really liked about it. There's a scene in the film where Mac is kind of put on trial, if you will. Even though he's not technically put on trial, but he's put on trial in like a spiritual way. And that was one of the best scenes of the film, because that's more of what I was expecting for this film. After watching the film, I went to go see the synopsis of the book, because I heard that was really close to the book, but there were a lot of things, especially with the ending of the book, that I think that would have made this movie even better. They should have taken more from the book, especially the ending, because there were a lot of things that were pushed to the side that were just left open, that I think that makes you kind of walk out of this film feeling a little let down, and almost a little betrayed by it, especially with the marketing and how this film was presented and set up. Overall, I think that The Shack it has some really solid pieces in there. The overall picture doesn't work as well as it should, but there are some things to like about the film. So definitely check it out once it releases. It releases on Blu-ray and DVD May 30th. And let me know your thoughts of the film down below. So yeah guys, that was my quick unboxing and review of The Shack from Lionsgate here. Until next time, Corey from CoreyReviews. I'll catch y'all later.